like the quote. Now we'll use now as a audio check. Sorry for the wait. Oh, 1 second, as always. Check graphics, all the above. Video, yep. New audio. Quad surround. I do like the piano aspect of menu. Okay. Otherwise, let's get into it. Let me make sure there's no motion blur, shit like that. Training, dialogue, subtitles, quests. Quests are on. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Just brightness until a dark gray box is just barely visible against the. Well, I always go a little bit smidge higher background. Brightness. Medium. I'm a medium guy. I don't care. Oh, it's fucking bitch. I don't care. I'm here for the journey, not for the dumb accomplishment. I don't like medium. Sometimes hard. Today, it's fucking 2 in the morning on Saturday. I'm going medium. I'm gonna lower the music, or loud the music to master audio. There you go. The piano menu music got old very quickly. Bioshock, it's been too long. Let's fucking go.
They told me. Son, you're special. You were born to do great things. You know what? They were right.
Am I okay? I have an odd question. Am I the only one when I watch movies or play games, mainly watch movies or a show, where there's like an underwater sequence and I like hold my breath to see if I can survive that, and it turns out I'll die every single time. Like, oh my god, the plane crashed. Oh, sorry. This looks clean. The water, the fire looks like a PS2, but the water drops look really clean. But am I the only one that's like, you know, when Tom Cruise goes underwater or some shit? I think. Oh, the lighthouse. There's always a lighthouse. Oh. Hold on, Jack. I'll never let go. I'll never let go, Jack. But yeah, whenever there's like an underwater sequence in the movie, I'm like, I'll hold my breath and see if I can be one of the people that survive. then it turns out, oh fuck, I'm dead. Yeah. I'm just curious. One sec. I want to raise my sensitivity. Hold, please. Let's go to 8. Ooh, let's go to 7. Let's go to 7. There's that sweet spot. Whoa. Whoa! A lighthouse. Whoa! No gods or kings. Only man. Oh, the violin. Yes. What is happening? We don't know. Industry, science, art, all combined to form Captain Planet and the baddie sphere. An era of gaming that like invent words just to sound correctly sophisticated. I salute you. No gods, no kings, only man.
I am Andrew Ryan. And I'm here to ask you a question. Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
Fuck that.
I rejected those answers.
Thank you, Ryan.
Instead, I chose something different. I chose the impossible. I chose rapture. A city where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, rapture can become your city as well.
Dude, the whale swimming through the city holds up. Like, oh man. Oh, Fleet Hall. Yeah, cocktail lounge.
You best get over there. And be quick about it. The splicers are coming. You gotta be kidding. How do you know when they're coming? Because we got a bad spear on the way down. That means we've got company.
The splicers are coming.
Just one more minute. Spear's coming up now. Johnny, security's banging off all over. Get a move on.
I want to see if I can get subtitles. I want subtitles in my game. Please, please, subtitles. Subtitles. I just want subtitles. That's all. That's all I want. Auto aim. I don't care. I just want subtitles. No, there are no subtitles. Ah, man. There's no subtitles in this. No, there seriously. I have virtual sync, distortion, real-time reflection, but no subtitles. Gay. There's no subtitles. Shit.
'Cause we got a company. Come on, let's go. 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 Let's go.
Oh, Rapture. Just as beautiful as the day I left you.
Would you kindly pick up that shortwave radio? I don't know how you survived that plane crash, but I've never been one to question Providence. I'm Atlas, and I aim to keep you alive. Now keep on moving. We're gonna have to get you to higher ground. Take a deep breath and step out of the
Atlas.
atmosphere. I won't leave you twisting in the wind.
Oh my god.
We're gonna need to draw out a
Rapture.
but you're gonna have to trust me.
Oh, I missed you. Left stick is crouch. And not sprint.
Just a bit border. How do you like that, mister? Now, would you kindly find a crowbar or something? Bloody splicer. Seal Johnny in before they...
Would you kindly find a crowbar? Yeah, wrench. Classic wrench.
I found her that way!
My daddy's smarter than Einstein, stronger than Hercules, and lights a fire with a snap of his finger. Are you as good as my daddy, mister?
No.
Not if you don't visit the Gatherer's Garden, you aren't. Smart daddies get sliced
At the
garden.
Gatherer's Garden. Pick your plasmid and evolve. Step right up to the circus of values. What's this? Oh, that bar. Trash. Oh, okay. Step. Oh, potato chips. Nom 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 nom. What the fuck? Is there a sprint in this game? It's not why. Wait, what's this? Nom 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 chips. Step right up to the circus of value. Electro bolt.
Steady now. Your genetic code is being rewritten. Just hold on and everything will be fine.
Your genetic code, your DNA, your RNA is getting rewritten. Just hold on, calm down. Don't flip out, man.
This little fish looks like he just had his cherry popped. Wonder if he's still got some Adam on him. Let's buck. Weak. You're a weak chopper. This little fish ain't worth towing it with no big daddy. Yellow. Always have been. You'll be no better off with Metal Daddy, little fish. See you floating from my...
Oh, splicers. Whoop. One of the most iconic characters during this decade.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an
Mr.
angel.
Bubbles. The Big Daddy himself.
I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
time plasmid's a real kick from a mule. But there's nothing like a fistful of lightning now, is there?
Classic loot system. Just simple. Simple and easy. Hypo. Oh, the hypo. It's all coming back to me. Oh, the fire chambers. If you are killed by hostile denizens of Rapture, you will be revived, live and whole, at the last fire chamber you passed. Some of your health will be restored, and you will always have at least a small amount of Eve. Fire chambers work automatically. There is no need to use or activate them. Thank you. I will never check one of these ever again. Oh, shit, unless I fucking die. Zack him to whap him. Okay, where do you go? Ah. The 1-2 punch. Zap him and whack him. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Pardon? Yeah!
Good luck. I remember my tutorial. Shit. Popping off, man.
No fucking judge!
Twice. Shit.
Listen, I've got a family. I need to get them out of here. But the splicers have cut me off from them. If you can reach them in Neptune's bounty, then maybe, just maybe... I know you must feel like the unluckiest man in the world right now, but you're the only hope I'll ever see my wife and child again.
For those who know, the fact our tattoos, I'm just now noticing, 19 years later, our chains, the fact our left wrist and right wrist tattoos are chains, it's a good touch. It's a good touch.
Family, please.
Neptune's bounty. First aid kit. Who died? In loving memory of Winston Hefner.
Wait,
I hear voices.
this is happening
Shh.
before and none.
Wait, shh.
Why aren't you here?
Shh.
Why is it today and
Whoa.
not then when you were warm and sweet? Why can't Mommy hold you to her breast and feel your teeth? Oh, no. No, 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 no.
Dude. Fuck, man. A woman grieving over a dead child is some crazy shit.
Plasmid's changed everything.
Their baby was a revolver.
They destroyed our bodies, our minds. We couldn't handle it. Best friends butchering one another. Babies strangled in cribs. The whole city went to hell.
I like how I waddle when I crouch. Like, my screen shakes a little bit, which kind of makes sense.
I'll do what I want. It's my Adam. I earned it.
I do what I want. Fuck you, bitch.
Open the damn door!
Too spliced up.
What the fuck?
I'm too spliced up. Nobody's gonna want me.
I'm seeing ghosts, man.
Last time.
I'm seeing ghosts. Ah, I pressed up over. Flush in the toilet.
Hey, Brenda, you care to tell me why you've had a hole in the wall the size of Plymouth Rock coming out of your crapper going on 3 weeks now? Nah, I ain't saying I'm Shakespeare. I'm trying to run a respectable theater. I got working folk coming in from Port Neptune trying to catch a little diversion. And all they can think about is the stink coming out of your shitter. Get it fixed.
Hey, get it fixed. Oh shit! Get it fixed. I'm trying shit over here. Fucking hey, you fuck. Okay. Trying to loot. Let's check the. What the fuck? Fallout? This is a Fallout? I'm trying. Okay, here we go. That's where you go. Oh, I saw that. What the? No, I. Oh my. No, there was a guy. Oh shit. Oh, I see him right there. He's like a puppet. Fuck.
Charlie!
Oh, I only 3 bullets left.
Charlie,
Oh.
where you going? Nah, Charlie!
A lead hat splicer. Wait, have I been in this? No. I'm looting. I want to play all the diaries I find.
Another New Year's, another night alone. I'm out and you're stuck in Festus, working. Imagine my surprise. Oh, just guess I'll have another drink. Here's a toast to Diane McClintock, silliest girl in Rapture. Silly enough to fall in love with Andrew Ryan. Silly. What happened? I'm bleeding.
The revolution happened during New Year's. Whoa.
Careful now. Would you kindly lower that weapon for a minute?
Would you kindly lower that weapon? Yes, I
You think
would.
that's a child down there? Don't be fooled.
Oh shit!
She's a little sister now. Somebody went and turned a sweet baby girl into a monster. Whatever you thought about right and wrong on the surface, well, that don't count for much down in Rapture. Those little sisters, they carry Adam, the genetic material that keeps the wheels of Rapture turning. Everybody wants it, everybody needs it.
I gotta watch this. Why can't I stand up? I can't. The game won't let me stand up. 1 sec. Sorry. Controls? No. Fuck. View controls? What's crouch? What's crouch? Because I can't uncrouch. It's crouch is left stick, right? I can't. Oh, fuck. Oh!
That's the big daddy. She gathers Adam. He keeps her safe.
New save. New save. Oh, fine. Uncrouch. So I thought my game was glitched. Sorry. I couldn't uncrouch. Sander Cohen's. Really a Cohen? Okay. Happy Chappy. Happy Chappy. Whoa! Fuck. Hey, forget about it. They're fucking dead. What is this? Wait, what? What? Golden film reels? You've unlocked an episode of director commentary? Wait, I found a director commentary? Play it now or view it? Okay, one sec. I'm gonna get a beer then play this director commentary. I want to see this shit. Director commentary in a fucking game? Let's go. I'm gonna get a beer and play this commentary. One sec. I'm back. Let's play some director commentary.
Hey, I'm Jeff Keighley here in Boston.
Jeff
To go
Keighley!
behind the scenes to hear some
What the
untold
fuck?
stories about the making of Bioshock with Ken Levine and Sean Ross.
Jeff Keighley's in my fucking game.
Let's talk a bit about the theme and setting of Bioshock, Rapture. I think a lot of people, when they played the game for the first time, Ken, they wondered, how did you even dream up this place? And I know you've said publicly before that part of the reason you sort of, what led you to Rapture was this idea of fully simulating a place. Tell us about that sort of idea and the frustrations you had with other games where you sort of hit a bound.
I think our philosophy was always to do what we were doing 100% rather than try to do something bigger.
I'm gonna try to raise the volume.
Do it
The volume got really
50%
low
or
for these
40%.
guys.
So one of the ideas of, and this sort of came from System Shock 2 as well, where you focus on an area that you can really bring to life and you kind of eliminate the questions of, well, why can't I go over the bridge to New Jersey? So we were able to really make a place, I think, that felt believable and real, even though in actuality it was really quite limited. But we just sort of dressed it with all these buildings outside that were all, basically glorified fakes. We let the story drive what we needed to show rather than some kind of like predetermined map which we sat down, which is a little different than like System Shock 2, where we actually mapped a spaceship out deck by deck.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what the philosophy felt a little different there, because you want to feel like a real spaceship that was sort of stacked on top of each other. Rapture was free to sprawl across the ocean floor.
Although you guys originally, Sean, were talking about doing this game on a sort of spaceship again, right?
Yeah, when we first started talking about what the spiritual successor to System Shock 2 was going to be, Spaceship came up, but again, we wanted a limited environment, and we didn't necessarily want to do Spaceship again. And our first actual exploration of this space was underwater, but ultimately ended up looking like a spaceship. It just happened to have a couple of seaweed fronds outside. And that started to push us towards what artistic statement that we wanted to make this look different, and what rules we were going to set for the world. How at every turn we were going to try to remind the player that
For
they
those of
were
you
in
just
fact
joining,
underwater, and that
I
this wasn't
found
a spaceship.
director commentary files
in the sky. Like what
in the game.
Where did you come with the idea of like doing this underwater?
I think there was
to
probably
play
a
this,
conversation
so
like, well,
FYI,
what kind of
if you're
places
wondering what's
could we
happening.
cut off from other
Director
places?
director
Like, well,
commentary.
spaceship, summer camp, any island notion, right? Something that's cut off from the rest of the world.
Yeah.
So you never felt like you should be able to go over that bridge to New Jersey.
I don't want to apply some deep and meaningful conversation. I think it was one of those ideas that you just kind of say, and then everybody's, that sounds cool. Let's try that. Let's go for it.
And I think it lended itself to having very nice views out the window without having to build an insane amount of unique assets.
Right.
By today's standards, we still were a small team back then. And there's an expectation that because you're underwater, the view distances are going to be short, so you can really kind of fade out into the fog at a short distance and not have the expectation that, why can't I see forever? So there's a lot of limitations in a good way that we put on ourselves by being underwater, as opposed to like if you're on a cruise ship, then you'd expect to see across the water and we'd have to deal with that. Same thing with an island.
Or
then
a
you have
city
outdoor
in the sky.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was a lot more complicated, yeah.
So you came up with the idea of let's do this underwater, let's do this sort of isolated place. Then you had to answer the question of, why would someone build this? Is that sort of how it worked, sort of order of operations? You then had to come up with a story to explain?
Yeah, I think we wanted a very believable reason why they'd be there. Right. And sort of the necessary isolation of the place sort of led to, well, what kind of person would want to do this? And I wasn't even particularly aware of the sort of political implications of what I was reading, but I'd been reading, I had read The Fountainhead. Right. By Ayn Rand, and I mostly thought it was an interesting story. Like, I didn't realize that people were sort of basing their sort of political lives around it, because I wasn't that tuned in to that stuff at that point. And so, but I love the dialogue and the kind of speechifying in it, because you can see a video game character speaking with that kind of certainty and that kind of confident philosophy. It just seemed like a natural kind of thing to apply to this place. And so it just sort of all came together as a sort of who is the guy who would do this? Well, that character. It was sort of this amalgamation of characters from Ayn Rand's books and Ayn Rand herself. This sort of idealistic person who says, well, the only way to do this is to separate from the rest of the world. Right. And that led to Andrew Ryan.
I am Andrew Ryan.
Andrew Ryan.
I'm here to ask you a question.
Great character.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. No, says the man in the Vatican, it belongs to God. No, says the man in Moscow, it belongs to everyone.
We knew from a technical standpoint that we wanted isolation. We also knew to sell it, we needed a compelling storyline, a backstory that why would this place exist? Otherwise, how are we going to make Rapture feel like it's lived in if we don't have the reason for it to be there? So once we decided on the underwater location and then the closed off spaces, that objectivist story kind of came in and made the art stronger and made the level design stronger, because we could feed back into that loop.
And I think that's why we had to have sort of Andrew Ryan's pitch right at the beginning of the game. We wanted people to understand why somebody would go there. And so he makes this very personal one-to-one pitch to the gamer, but also that was the pitch you make to people, which was, there's a place that you can be free of all these things, where you can not be sort of put upon by the government and not be afraid of nuclear war and not be afraid of all these other things that will plague you on the surface. We wanted that pitch to sort of resonate and make sense, because that's otherwise by the time you got there you'd be like, well, this place is just fantasy, nobody would ever come here. And that the beauty of the place was also tied into that. It had to be a very attractive proposition, or people who would believe that people would go leave their lives and go to the bottom of the ocean.
I'm sure in some ways you had to convince the team and enroll them in your sort of vision of who this character was going to be and what the setting was going to be. How did that work, Sean? I mean, did Ken come in and say, hey, I've been reading these books, and I think we could sort of...
I believe he just came in one day on a horse and said, Ayn Rand, everybody read The Fountainhead.
Exactly. I bought 30 copies of it.
Yeah, I think,
here's a 2,000-page book or something. Yeah. Go read it.
And it really is more organic. Like I said, we knew that we had this location, and you struggle to fill it with stories, and you struggle to find meaning of why
For those of you joining in, quick FYI, I found director commentary in the game.
Ayn Rand.
Here we are.
A little more.
Director commentary.
Started talking to us about it, and we were having that conversation, and it's like, oh, this could totally work. Like, this is exciting. Like, this is something that really hasn't been done in a video game before. And if we had flipped it and come up with the idea first before the location, I don't think we would have really been that excited about it. But we had a location, and now we're trying to fill it with that story. And because of the order of operation there, you start to get excited, like, oh, I could totally make this work. This is going to really make it feel like a lived-in space.
You know, as you think of sort of the setting, and you think of maybe a character or something, was there a moment that you think back, it's like, oh, like right then and there, like I got excited when you attached the
For me, it was
going
to Rockefeller Center and seeing the visual.
Uh-huh.
So I told this story before, but my wife and I were in New York, and we went to Rockefeller Center, which was, if you go to Rockefeller Center, it basically looks exactly like Rapture. It's because every building, you're sort of encircled. It's this block in New York, or a couple of blocks in New York, where Radio City Music Hall is, and where 30 Rockefeller Plaza is, where you see that show 30 Rock, and the ice skating rink, and where they put the Christmas tree, and it's this very iconic location. But what's cool about it, it's all one, unlike the rest of the city. Everywhere you look, it's one architectural style. It's Art Deco. And it's very iconic Art Deco. And my wife and I were there, and we were sort of working on the game, and we didn't have a visual style. And all of a sudden, I started looking around, and I said, oh, this could be a visual for the game. Also, the geometry of it was actually quite conducive to making a video game, because it wasn't overly complicated geometry. Art Deco is quite
bold and simple.
Bold and geometric, and simple. And so my wife and I bought a couple of tourist cameras before iPhone cameras,
exactly.
you know.
Throwaway cameras,
Yeah, throwaway cameras, those little Kodak things, and we just started photographing doorknobs and light fixtures, and just sort of developed the photos. Remember that? Brought them in and said,
come to the office, here's a stack of stuff,
here's a stack of photos.
Take a look.
I'll see you guys in a couple of years. Go make this.
City where the artist would not fear the censor, where the scientist would not be bound by petty morality, where the great would not be constrained by the small. And with the sweat of your brow, Rapture can become your city as well.
So you had kind of a theme, you came up with an art style, some of the iconic characters, and then you really had to build.
This is my first time playing the remaster. I have no idea how long this director commentary will go.
Sex, violence, all the things.
I'm gonna let it ride.
Drive us, or what destroy us, and that was something I think that as you thought about the story of the game, you wanted to, I'm sure, reflect some of those, right? Because I think people love the characters. It's sort of flawed in a way, and this is a world which is its own little microcosm, but had a lot of tension inside of it.
Yeah, I mean, the character of Ryan was sort of he's basically invisible through most of the game, right? You know, except for a very small portion. But he's very present because he exists. The city is him, right? You know, it's such a representation of him. We never want to cut away to a cutscene where you saw Andrew Ryan, you know, planning and scheming. We wanted him to be very present without actually being present. But once you had Ryan, and once you had his desire to protect this vision of his, you just had to then come up with the characters who'd be arrayed in opposition to him. So we had this character, the Big Daddy, and then eventually the character of Little Sister. And so characters like Tenenbaum came along, like, you know, here's a person who's in opposition to him for this reason. And then you have, you know, for more noble reasons. And then you have a character like Atlas, who's much more cynical opposition. Once we had all those characters already, we're like, well, who are you? And, you know, you ended up being a sort of, you know, a pawn in the middle of all this opposition to Ryan. We just kept sort of homing in on that theme and making sure that you weren't, you know, eventually figuring out that you couldn't just be here by an accident, that you're an integral part of this story, even though you don't know you're an integral part of this story. You think you're just there by happenstance.
Look, Mr. Bubbles, it's an angel. I can see light coming from his belly. Wait a minute, he's still breathing. It's all right. I know he'll be an angel soon.
I love, to each their own. I love hearing that director's commentary and how this game was made, because I don't know, I feel like we'll never see this type of game quality again. But I did not know how long that was going to go for. So let's get back to it. Headshots, I'll take it.
Tell the minister he'll just have to wait. It's my daughter's wedding, not his.
Oh my gosh, Poppycock, my daughter's wedding.
Bring a picnic lunch and we'll make a day of it.
If you spot a splicer in the water, hit him with the electrobolt.
What is that then?
Welcome. Hope everyone is enjoying their late Saturday night with some Bioshock.
Security alert in progress.
I need to loot first. I missed this. Oh my god. I'll take this slight cartoonish graphics over this new hyper-realistic commonality of Holiday. Thank you, Bioshock.
Oh, Christ! You're trapped! Gonna try to override the exit from here!
So tell me, friend, which one of the bitches sent you? The KGB wolf or the CIA jackal? Here's the news. Rapture isn't some sunken ship for you to plunder. And Andrew Ryan isn't a giddy socialite who can be slapped around by government muscle. And with that, farewell, or das Vidania, whichever you prefer.
it's time for one of the most memorable vendors in all of gaming. Welcome to the Circus of Values. Chechnya vodka, a bottle of vodka will restore a small amount of health. Pistol rounds. Not yet. Ooh, electric buck? Nah, not yet. Nah. I'm good. Welcome to the Circus of Values. Ah, brings me back. Brings me back. Time to hack. Hack security bots are friendly and will attack enemies. Help because I don't remember how the mechanic works. Oh, it's the pipeline. Yeah. Okay. Straight. Yep. Overload bad. Alarm bad. Okay. Let's start hack. Reveal tiles. Find pipe segments by revealing hidden tiles. Swap pipes. Pick up pipes and swap them with other pipes to create a connected line. Make a chain to the exit pipe. Guide the flow of metallic liquid to the exit pipe. This new circuit will revive the machine for desired effects. Fuck. Oh, I get it now. I got it. Hack security bots are friendly and will attack enemies. Thank you.
Animals. Darling, we need more of these for the show.
I missed the sound they make. The bees, the buzz buzz. I missed the buzz buzz. One sec. Welcome to the Circus of Values. I missed you, old buddy. There's my friend.
Dr. Steinman said he'd release me today. Ryan didn't come to see me since the New Year's attack, not once.
away from my patients!
Clean that up, you little nothing!
Is somebody there? I'm the goddamn doctor!
Ryan and Adam. Adam and Ryan. All those years of study, and was I ever truly a surgeon before I met them? How we clinked away with our scalpels and toy morality. Yes, we could lop a boil here and shave down a beak there, but could we really change anything? No. But Adam gives us the means to do it. And Ryan frees us from the phony ethics that held us back. Change your look, change your sex, change your race. It's yours to change. Nobody else's.
Security alert is in progress. Access limited for the time being.
Animals, every one of them.
If you want to use the emergency access, you'll be needing Dr. Steinman's key. He's the one that runs this place.
Dare you touch
But I
me?
don't expect the hand at the end of that milking humankind. Steinman ain't that kind. And frankly, I'm not even sure he's still human. Now you've rattled the monkey cages. Here they come.
Stop wasting my time, you horrid monster! Ah! That won't work! Stop running! Where are you going? Come here now! Stop wasting my time, you horrid monster! Oh, yes, run, you! Where you going, moron?
Keep away from my patients! How can I help you if you won't come to me? They're running! Someone get them!
your standards. There was a time I was happy enough to take off a wart or two, or turn a real circus freak into something you can show in the daylight, but that was then, when we took what we got. But with Adam, the flesh becomes clay. What excuse do we have not to sculpt and sculpt and sculpt until the job is done?
On the surface, the parasite expects the doctor to heal them for free, the farmer to feed them out of charity. How little they differ from the pervert who prowls the streets looking for a victim he can ravish for his grotesque amusement. been brought to my attention that some citizens have discovered ways to hack the vending machines. I should not need to remind each and every citizen of Rapture that free enterprise is the foundation upon which our society has been established. Parasites will be punished.
I am beautiful, yes. Look at me. What could I do to make my features finer? With Adam and my scalpel, I have been transformed. But is there not something better? What if now it is not my skill that fails me, but my imagination?
I can hear the infernal things all around you. Ryan's eyes and ears.
Hello? Clean it up. Where are you? I know you're out there, scurrying like good riddance, you little nothing.
I suppose I could use this. I might need it one day.
Tacky little nothing! All this trash!
Parasite wander.
Light up foes to a 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spreads.
What is that?
All roads in Rapture lead to Ryan. Security, the splicers, the big daddies, the little sisters. He pumps some kind of chemical scent in the air. Pheromones, they call it. Makes them all dance to his tune.
When Picasso became bored of painting people, he started representing them as cubes and other abstract forms. The world called him a genius. I've spent my entire surgical career creating the same tired shapes over and over again. The upturned nose, the cleft chin, the ample bosom. Wouldn't it be wonderful if I could do with a knife what that old Spaniard did with a brush?
The parasite has his eye on Rapture. Keep your
Halt! It's unsanitary in here. Filthy. Come. Let me take care of you.
The game has seemed to have froze. I apologize. One moment, please. apologize, but the game has crashed. It is locking my monitor. Control delete task manager is not working. God damn it. I'm gonna have to hard reset, cancel the stream, and come back on. I apologize. It's hard crashed. I can't do anything. Control delete task manager is not working. Nothing's working. I'm sorry. I will be back up momentarily. Thank you.